Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. I read everything on the label, take a look at the artwork, see what they're trying to sell me, crack it open and see if it meets expectations. If it meets expectations, I'll give it if it shows up, I'll give it a 1. If it meets expectations, it gets a 3. And if it goes up to 5, it is an elixir of the gods. All right, well, a few things first. Always serve the beer at the correct temperature. Lagers between, say, 35, 36, and 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Ales between 40 and 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Always have a thermometer here to check the temperature. Also, we always use the same style of glassware. That way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. All right. What do we have here today? It's a familiar name, Foster's, but a premium ale. I have not seen that in my limited lifetime. So it's nice to find it. All right, so what do we got here? This is this celebrated worldwide. They don't have an ego, do they? sPremium. Okay, Australia famous beer brand. Foster's, 25.4 fluid ounces. It's an ale with caramel color, brewed and packaged under the supervision of Foster's Brands Limited by Oil Can Breweries in Fort Worth, Texas. We used to call these oil cans back in college about 50 years ago. Consumer questions, can call the phone number. It's union made, recycled. It's got some facts here for 12 fluid ounces. You have to do the math yourself, but it does say that it is 5.5% alcohol by volume. It is brewed in the U.S. with U.S. and imported ingredients. And a government warning, the Surgeon General tells me that I should not be a pregnant woman operating heavy machinery. That's a good thing. Okay, ingredients: water, barley malt, yeast, corn syrup, dextrose and maltose, hops and hop extract, caramel color. Corn syrup is used as part of the brewing process only. Foster's never uses high fructose corn syrup. All right, boy, that's a lot of stuff to read, huh? All right, well, what am I looking forward to? An Australian lager. That's essentially it. A Pilsner style Australian lager. Crack it open, see if it meets those expectations. As I say, I remember drinking what we called oil cans. This is what they were back in 1970, 74. So we're talking 50 years ago. Oh dear, I hate doing the math. All right, $4.99 from the local beer emporium. Oh, now that's a lot of carbonation, and it certainly is a darker color. I mean, okay, this is an ale. As it says, it's an ale. It's not the old fastest that I remember. But what the hell? Okay, we are at 49 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's just a smidge chilly. That might inhibit some of the aromatics, might inhibit some of the flavors, but I don't think so. It's right at that edge. All right, well, it looks the part. Let's see if it tastes the part. Cheers. Yeah, I took 2 sips. Reason is, it's around 2 in the afternoon, and my taste buds, they're on siesta. They have to be woke. Well, they're woke now. Let's see what their aromatic friends have to say. There's a little bit of burnt toast on that. I mean, it's not off-putting, but you're kind of going, whoa, what was that? All right, well, let's see what the taste buds can make out of that. Well, I might be slightly confused in the Foster's part, you know, and just remembering the old oil cans. But this is it looks darker and richer. It's got a medium body to it. It's not very mouthful. There's really not much malt flavor to it. There's a little bit of toasted grain that you get, and caramel. I'm getting some caramel, and that's about it. And as far as the hops go, they don't play the game. All right, well, does it meet expectations? No, it doesn't meet expectations. I'm sorry, it doesn't meet expectations. I was expecting, if it was going to be an ale, a little bit more hops to it, a little bit more pronounced, especially with the color on that. It just didn't, it showed up. Okay, I'll give it 1, and it is cool, and it's served at the right temperature, and it looks good, so I'm going to give it a 2. What can I say? If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great, share us with your friends, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.